Gonzalez. Swung over. Great vision. Oh no, this does not look good. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Szoboszlai. He's having a go! Mighty close. Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! And it's a goal! With error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Played in with purpose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Gonzalez. Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Camavinga! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Dimitrovic breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gonzalez. Camavinga. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a good ball out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe, he's going for goal! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Robertson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gets good distance on it. Out again for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's onto this. He's certainly onside here. Robertson, and claimed it back swiftly. Defending was strong and firm. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Gonzalez. It's a promising position. This looks promising. Swings it across. Takes a shot! Goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 38.
Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in.
El dorsal 11.
Oh, that was expertly dealt with.
Se va a llevar a cabo.
Have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's had it taken off him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oyarzábal does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Out of play for a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Spread it left. Aimed in towards the... Oh, smashing header! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be immune.
He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. And that has found him in acres of space.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid may have thrown this away at the death. And no surprise, Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gonzalez. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Gonzalez. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. And the finish! That was a good run. The defence look. There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's made its way to him. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Soboslai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Could be danger here. It could... And the shot! Oh no, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! He's scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
"15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's the chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Under an awful lot of pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He has found the way through. Chance! Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's in space and looking for options.
Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Played back into the centre, threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Great chance! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gonzalez. Over to the left. He's in a great position here. Oh, what a shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rashford. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Shifted it to the flank. The ball climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. No outsmarting him this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played through into space. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Can he get it through? It's gone out for a throw-in. Gonzalez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's going to be disappointed with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball, and he's in here. He is through here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
That has been slung wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gonzalez. And he has been fouled there. Robertson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rashford. Madrid clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. That's the throw. Very much into the last knockings. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gonzalez. Hit into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, super ball! He used a certain sixth sense. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains.
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Azar. That's good vision. Mbappe might just make this. Barrios. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Azar. Madrid leading thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Molina gets over and intercepts. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Molina threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Good ball, good take. In once, climbs up big! It's hit the crossbar! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. And he's in on goal! Chance for a shot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Probing pass, and that has been cleared. Robertson, he slings it in, and he's there to clear it. Backward it goes. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Sorloth, gets a good foot in there. Now it's Sorloth, distributed tidily. Camavinga, Fernandez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Pinches it off him. Molina. And it's Llorente. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Quick look, then plays it in. And back out it comes. Played into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Llorente. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Longley did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's in a great position here. Asensio. Robertson. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in a good... Mbappe! And it... Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid are relentless, luring their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we're all picked it up out wide. And Dijk gets it away. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Longley. And Lenormand. Barrios. And that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson receives it in a wide position, tries to get it clear, and the finish! Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And it's Fernandez. A nice sequence of passes, this. And that should get the job done. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Barrios. And it's Llorente. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Molina. Big header! Azar. Can he get it through? Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
To make the first change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now.
Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now it's Llorente. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now he's got space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has been cut short. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Rashford! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 15. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Griezmann, oh, he's taken it. Cross in. Llorente. Molina gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Well, there's contact there. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance.
Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Corner
dorsal
number 2
5
then.
será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Roberts, and that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap.
It's the job in a nutshell now.
Lenormand with a definite foul there. Flashes it across.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Baina. Looking for options for movement. Gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous.
6 minutos de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Robertson. Rashford. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Barrios. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's found Simeone! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to... Decent chance! Instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's got a side of... There's the shot! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Vallecas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Oh, and the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Asensio.
Quite advised they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they're quick to press. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Ball swung in. Asensio deals with that comfortably. And he was quick to react. And back to the keeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rashford. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super find. Face-to-face. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe looking sharp there. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Delivered with swing. And here's Rashford. Shot could be on. Well, there's the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Camavinga. Azar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And the return pass. Played out to the right.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Fernandez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. And he whips it in. Climbs up big. Oh, the ball's right. Oh, what has happened here? Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Mbappe has it in a wide position. This looks promising.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a shot! Fernandez. Goes looking wide. Azar. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Mbappe. Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could fit.
Oh, they could be caught out. It's Rashford! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rashford! Harmlessly behind.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Camavinga. Azar. A real chance to break. And the pass is intercepted. Vallecas have a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. Asensio. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary... Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's straight offside. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nicely shaped cross. Showing great feet there. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Oh, right place, right time. Goes down, but nothing given.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the through ball. And that will be the final act. Madrid came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And a chance! It's in!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Mallorca gain their reward with an early goal. Plays the return pass. Fernandez. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Muriqi. Joseph. Darder. Great ball, and he's in here. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Costa. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Darder. And he decides to cross it. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Hazard, good strong midfield running here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Mojica knocks it out. What a climb! He will be livid with himself. Robertson. And it's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mallorca looking to pass their way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he'll shoot here!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks one through. Fernandez. Camavinga. Played into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. Azar touches it back. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Joseph.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mojica. That is good strength. Pinches it off him. And he welcomes it in. Quick look, then plays it in. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Rashford. And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Camavinga. He's looking wide. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Fernandez. Costa, who does have an assist to his... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens...
And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Now it's Morishi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Hazard. And here's Messi. Played out wide. Fired deep towards the back post. Darder. Now it's Morishi. That's a good ball out wide. Hangs in, up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Van Dijk.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
It's Van Dijk. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Omar Mascarell. He's on it, can he get away? Mallorca finding their passes. He's onside! Shot and goal! And it's come back out to him. Danger averted for now. And it's Darder. Delivers with whip. Camavinga goes back to front. Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. Lobbed in behind. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, Hazard, será sustituido por el dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Real chance here. Darder goes for a shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mallorca got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There to retrieve it. In it comes. He's in a great position here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter. Driving. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Might want to be careful there.
He's well positioned here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
No, he's just misjudged that one. A corner it is then.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Son Heung-min! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Looking for the run. Tony Lato is in a really good position out wide. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Caicedo is there and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min. Messi. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begg. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Fernandes. That has not gone well. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Hazard. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard is onto this, and it's Hazard. Tries to dink it. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now, can they get him away? But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Sao. He's gone for goal! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely pass, but shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
No, he's not getting past him there. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
That has been slung wide. Riddell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sevilla looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team as lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the big header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crossed into the middle. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. Fernandez. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a good spell of possession. Shoots! No, he's missed it.
Well, the way he set himself up was no wonder he's disappointed.
Agume. Cattell. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Robertson does well to get it back. Agume. Spread it left. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he decides to cross it. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? It's Rashford! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Half-time getting close now. Can he get it through? Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Can he get on the end of this? Ball's gone out of play. Sevilla looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, off the bar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. And Robertson. Camavinga. Fernandez. Well seen, saw that coming. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Camavinga. And Fernandez. And it's Van Dijk.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Perfectly measured that. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Hazard. Well timed, excellent interception. Agume. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Played back. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Rashford. Mbappe. Rashford. Can he finish? He can get that clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 10, Alexis Sánchez.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Flings it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 7.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, far from unsalvageable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Crossed into the box. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Sanchez. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Agume.
Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Played out to the right. Out of play for a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Madrid are running out of time to save themselves.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this?
Lovely bit of skill.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Sevilla
7,
making consecutive
el
changes
dorsal
here.
16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26. El dorsal
And it's been
21.
taken short. That'll be a throw-in.
A bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great...
There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Fernandez. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's beaten the last man. And he's really put himself on the line here. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Punched away. Fernandez. And he shoots!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Spread out to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Rashford. And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Agume. That's going right the way across. Messi. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rashford. And he's found a way past. Rashford! And he nearly went all the way.
Rashford can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Agume. It's a promising position. Now there's a fight. And the shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 7.
Sevilla have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. Drilled in. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Sevilla are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hazard. Messi. And that's gone loose. Now it's Messi. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Agume. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Sal tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball is over the line. Agume. Now this could be... And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Swings in across. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Agume. Sevilla finding their passes. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sal. Looking for the run. It's Camavinga. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.